Yeah, this is Ricky.
Yeah, this Sheen.
This Castle.
We got closer business. As you can see, Sheen got a little toy. Fucking Castle done bought him a little toy, so now he's going crazy.
Hey, I didn't buy him shit. He's just using my laptop. Don't get it misconstrued.
Yo, check it out. So, shit. Let's start right with it. Let's get right to the shits. How's your weekend, Castle?
Very relaxing. No, I didn't bowl because bowling's fucking done. But I did make a lot of money on my banquet and I get a lot of plaques and trophies. Went to Rochester yesterday to Juicy Seafood.
Yeah.
No.
You ain't like it?
No. I felt like I needed my hour and a half back from fucking driving.
It wasn't better than Red Lobster?
No. And I'm not a seafood person. I pretty much went out there because my wife wanted to go out there. So, I mean, she enjoyed the food and shit,
right.
But just the whole vibe. I walked in there, the shit was just like, I felt like I was at Popeyes that served seafood.
Terrible.
Damn.
Shit was all hood, I think I even seen one customer yell at the waitress. She was just sitting in the booth next to her, next to the customer on her phone, just chilling. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on in here? But I mean, once we did get the food or whatever, like the food and everything was good, but it was just like, to me, that wasn't worth the drive.
Yes.
I wouldn't drive a fucking hour to that shit again. I go to some hood spot that serves seafood or fucking Red Lobster or some shit like that here.
Yeah. Okay. That's it? That's all you did?
I mean, studio, family time with the kids, dunked on my son in the back.
Yo, he don't play. Like they gonna be savages.
I mean, we was going back and forth though. He tried to catch me too though. So I mean, it was fair exchange out there in the court.
Wow. What about you, She?
My weekend was chill, bro. All I did was chill. That was my plan. To do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did. Absolutely nothing.
That's what's up.
My bar was set pretty low.
You were talking about your daughter showing out at the Real House though?
Well, it wasn't really a show. She just was whining. She didn't want to be there.
Oh shit. She throw herself on the floor.
Nah, we don't do that. You get a nice little pap on the ass. You be alright.
Yeah, speaking of which, like, yo, niggas, like, you hit your daughter, like,
on her hands and on her ass, yeah.
I just yoke them up. I don't really like hit them.
I mean, she get a pop on her hand when you keep touching something. I'm like, nah, don't do that. After like telling you like a couple of times, all right, I'm gonna pop you so you know not to do it. And that's if you stop, you stop. If you don't, you get popped again.
Now, I was saying that because remember we talked about like hitting kids and shit. Yo, there's another incident where the Tyreek Hill motherfucker.
That's the difference between popping and punching your 3-year-old in the chest.
Open his chest, open him up like this and punching him in the chest. It's opening his.
It was a
That's a good one.
it was a boy or
it's a boy.
It's a 3-year-old boy.
And he told him to open his arms, and spread his arms out, and he'll punch him in his chest. Well, this is recorded. This is what she said. It wasn't like I recorded. It was the lady, his girl.
It's still a grown man punching a kid, a 3-year-old.
Oh shit!
I'm not punching my kid.
That's abuse.
I caught my son in the chest.
Yeah.
My oldest, he was like 11 though, but yeah, I caught
him.
He's
a 3-year-old.
Little flick or something.
Yo, he definitely gonna. That's crazy, dog. Yo, but that shit crazy. She recorded him and was talking to him and shit.
How bad could a flick hurt if he's 3?
No, but he punching his 3-year-old in the chest. There should be no reason why your 3-year-old is terrified of you.
I want my 3-year-old to be terrified of me. When I stand up and I say something, you better stand at a fucking attention.
Yo, we moving past that. My weekend started off fucking crazy. I had to help move in the rain. That shit is the worst. That shit is the worst. To move somebody in the rain.
I'm moving shit in the rain.
Y'all didn't take like a break, like no.
Man, I helped pack the motherfucking house, move the house.
Wait, hold on. Did they pay you for this shit?
Yeah.
Oh, then I can't say nothing. You got paid.
It was a rough motherfucking day. I was there from 8 o'clock to fucking 6 at night.
Oh hell no.
I put a
bitch. You should have set your terms before you agreed to do some shit. They should have been had that shit packed already.
No, so that I did that Friday.
I'm not moving nobody. If they shit ain't already packed, man, you gonna have to pack this shit. I'm saying,
like, yo, hit me back when this shit is set to go.
You gonna have to pack this shit.
I was fucking.
I said, I need to go from the door.
And I don't like moving. I'm the nigga that like, yo, we need to get movers.
We gotta get this shit done by 2 o'clock, bro.
Yo, we need to be.
After 2 o'clock, I'm done.
Yo,
so that means your ass gotta be up at 8.
Did y'all get it done?
We got it done. Then I went and had dinner by myself at Costa's.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going to dinner by myself.
Yo, it was liberating.
Is it better than Panos?
Yes.
What? Who?
Yes, Costa's.
Where's that at?
Panos
Panos was good until they got a new owner.
I only went there once.
Yo, Costa's. You know where I sat?
Parkside.
Parkside.
Okay.
You know where I sat? In a window where people come, like you see you coming off the street, and just sat there with my back turned and just sipping wine. Had a salad, and just some pasta.
I'm still on my alcohol cleanse.
Cool, but I was chilling. It was liberating, dog. Like I got by yourself.
They tried to get me. They tried to get me.
Cool.
Tried to give me some wine, just a little taste of vodka and all that. I'm like, nah, bro, I got this water right here.
Yeah, that fishbowl fucked you up.
Wait, hold on. Wine with vodka?
Wine or vodka. It was like they was drinking. I was chilling. It's my weekend, man. I'm chilling, bro.
Friday, that was it. Friday.
I am gonna take myself out one day, just by myself. Go to movies, go out to eat. Just turn my phone.
It was liberating.
Can't turn my phone off. I got a 2-year-old.
Turn that bitch off for an hour.
Friday, that was Friday. Saturday, I had football. I'm not on any team, but I play this breakfast club. They draft you or whatever. So I'm on a team in that. Yeah, it's called the Breakfast Club. Basically, at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's like a makeshift team. They just do a draft, and I'm playing quarterback for that. But besides that, I'll ref the rest of the day.
Is it the same people though? The same group of people?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
So this is like a pickup game for football. Oh,
Yeah.
Speaking of pickup games, how you looking Sunday mornings? Now that I'm on bowl, the Y every Sunday at 8 to like 11, ball is out there.
At night?
No, in the morning.
I could do it this Sunday, but I don't know going forward because I started the gig Monday.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'll find out.
Wait, would you work on Sundays or something?
I don't know yet.
Okay, gotcha. You don't have your schedule.
It worked. It was the gunshot.
Yo,
we want to update that.
That is whack, yo.
Stop shooting that little motherfucker! You killed my brother! Quick!
Shit, and then so yesterday I watched the basketball games. I know we all watched them joints. Speaking of which, your Warriors won.
You damn right they won.
I don't understand why everybody picked the Rockets to win the first game. Like Jalen Rose, not Jalen Rose. Wait, is it Jalen Rose?
Paul Pierce, punk ass.
No, Paul Pierce dead, but is it?
I'm still mad at
Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose and Chauncey Billups. Everybody had the Rockets for the first game.
I'm still mad at that nigga saying he was better than Wade. His career was better than Wade's. Paul Pierce.
I mean, he gotta feel that way. What you want to do?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I mean, what you want to do? You gotta feel it.
No, you be humble about that. Wade got more rings.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, and Wade had a better finals performance.
Nigga, we didn't even know Paul Pierce was retired until his last game.
I knew. So I like Paul.
Nah,
I like the truth.
Nah.
I would say Paul Pierce was nice, but I don't.
But he I can't say he was nice, but he wasn't no Wade nice.
I don't know, man.
I don't know about that. Yeah,
he ain't better than Wade. I get, but
I'm on it.
I can see why. I can see why he feels that way.
I measure careers by rings, so.
Don't even say your name, boy. You look like a motherfucking
Yo, take this from this dude, man. Yo, we never gonna finish the podcast, son.
No, go ahead.
Yo, so they won, but I really do feel like Houston. It was some blown calls, man. It was some calls that was the one that got Chris Paul ejected.
See, I didn't see the second half because I was at fucking juicy.
You talking about when he damn near flipped in the air?
Yeah.
That was Paul Pierce's fault. I mean, Chris Paul's fault. I'm blaming on Paul Pierce, too.
He got ejected?
Yo, because
he already had a tech. He just got two
techs,
techs, so he got ejected for the second tech.
Okay.
You know it's automatic ejection.
Yo.
But there's no way. I don't listen. If I'm in a normal shooting motion, my ass is never going to touch a player.
Nah, we'll talk about the shooting part. After they got the rebound, they was basically playing football. The Golden State Warriors with the Rockets to get the ball. And that Paul Pierce like, yo, y'all just gonna let him rough houses?
Chris Paul?
I mean, Chris Paul. Like, that's it. He got
it's playoff basketball.
Nah, not like that, man.
There's some calls that you
pull up this clip.
There's some calls that I feel like shouldn't be called. As far as when they shooting and you don't let the player come down, yes, call that.
That's how Kawhi got fucked
right,
up.
call that. But what I'm saying is, if we all diving for this ball and I hit you, don't call that. We all on this floor. Don't call no half these bitch ass reaching fouls. Don't call no bullshit because I touched my hand, grazed you while you was going up for a layup. Don't call that bullshit.
Yo, that's cool. I'm sorry. Let me go back for a second.
Do you guys remember the Jordan rule?
No, I mean that's cool. I'm cool with that. They gotta be consistent.
Yes, very. They have to be very consistent.
Because there was some times I feel like
I'm looking at the play. How is this playing football? Wait, right before Chris Paul got ejected. That should have been a foul.
Right.
On Harden. But the shit with Chris Paul, that's a normal basketball play.
He got a point. That's a normal basketball play.
hey, listen.
That's a normal no call. Whoever in with the ball, let him play on.
It's playoff basketball, bro.
It wouldn't have been like that, and it wouldn't have been up in arms if they would have been calling them calls for Harden all game. Because
I feel like
75% of those were fouls.
And
but they didn't call it for nobody though.
Nah,
they didn't call it for Curry. They didn't call it for Durant.
There were calls that Harden. What I don't understand is how Harden get every call when he forces the contact.
I ain't talking about that.
There's a difference between getting hit and forcing you.
But I'm not talking about
that. You can dribble into a defender and draw that foul.
Right, but Harden pulls people. Like there's no just, bump you a little bit. He's pulling you or wrapping you up.
Yeah,
It's smart. But come on, if
it's smart, it's in the game. But I'm not talking about that.
Doing it and you see it,
I'm not talking about that, man. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what they implemented in the rule book. Let the man come down and land. Now, I said 75%. Now, I ain't say 100% of the time Harden was getting fouled on those shots. 75%. They lost by 4. He go through the line three. He go through the line three of those times. He making 80 to 90% of those shots.
They also didn't get the Warrior players that same call.
They wasn't doing that though. They wasn't doing that. The fouls that I seen that the Warriors should have been getting was the holding when Curry was running through the lane.
It's still a foul that wasn't called. No matter which way you want to look at, whether it was on shots or going through the lane.
But you don't see those all the time. You see,
and the fouls going through the lane. That creates penalty situation, which they would get more free throws too. So that shit cancel out. So you can't say that the Rockets lost that game because James Harden wasn't getting those calls or Chris Paul wasn't getting the calls on the jump shot because that shit they wasn't calling the shit both ways.
But you also gotta remember James Harden not gonna get a lot of calls that he normally get because they're used to him flopping.
Yeah, so it's almost like they wasn't trying to go for this shit. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not that they wasn't giving him the fouls. How do you decipher if he flopping or not?
I'm gonna tell you something. Tuesday night, Golden State gonna foul. One of them players gonna foul out early.
And I guarantee it's gonna be Steph.
Like one of them players gonna foul early because they gonna back and look at that shit. Cause and one of the Houston players because they and it's gonna be quick whistles.
It's gonna be
early.
Steph.
Niggas is not gonna.
I just want to see a real fight, not all that fucking.
Niggas ain't gonna fight.
Gonna fight.
This ain't Charles Oakley and them boys, man.
I want to see somebody tap somebody like what was it, Chris Charles and Kobe? You gave him a 2-piece in the biscuit.
2-piece.
Or that round there test and when they
That
was
was a brawl.
That was
Yeah,
a fucking
that
brawl.
will never happen again.
Yeah. Moving forward, since we talking about.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Sean.
Yo, Magic Johnson decided to step down. We talked about this a little bit, but it was reported that the reason he stepped down, this nigga, man.
And breaking news.
It was reported that this nigga was on an email. Somebody CC'd him on the email and was talking shit about him. So he decided to step down. And they were saying that it was his fault that the Lakers were in shambles.
It was never his fault. The Lakers was in shambles before he even got there.
So
that's the shit I be talking about. They got to put the blame on somebody. Why not put it on the black face of the company?
cool. But here's the thing I'm going to ask
I'm
y'all.
going racist.
No, here's the thing I'm going to ask y'all. When y'all emailing somebody, y'all got a conversation on a string.
It depends on what the email is about. If I'm talking about somebody and I don't give a fuck, then I'm not CCing shit. I'm putting all the emails, regular header.
Regular hitter.
Everybody gonna get the smoke in his email. If it's some shit that's supposed to be discretional and it's like privacy protected or certain shit's supposed to go to certain people, then CC you what is it, BCC?
Yeah.
So that way it separates and it breaks the chain.
Right. Yo, how many? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Hold on. How many group chats are you in? Like hypothetically, I mean just
one. This one.
Probably. Well, there's 2 of those group chats.
But it's all for the podcast.
It's all
Right.
the podcast.
Okay,
So you only in one group chat?
So probably 2.
I'm in like 3. So here, I want to ask y'all this, like, so never. Do y'all ever have the situation where y'all separate and like coerce and talk?
Yeah.
Outside of the
joint.
Yeah.
Well, ain't that
But
respectful?
it ain't got nothing to do with the group chat.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't you supposed to do that if you don't got nothing to do with the group chat?
Yo, so check it. So
if I'm talking about somebody within the group.
Nah, if we talk about whoever in the group, we're going to leave it in the group.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So I'm in a group chat in a Madden league. And they talk about everything under the sun.
Yeah, and 20 about to come up.
Yeah, that's when I got to exclude myself out of this group chat.
I put the shit on silent. I come back. There's 150 messages, and they not talking about shit. Oh, speaking of which, it was so many memes from the draft from this nigga getting drafted, the DJ dude from Duke for the Giants. Sorry, I want to change it. The Giants drafted the quarterback. His name
was he not nice?
He was terrible. He's from Duke, and they could have got a chance to get the best quarterback in the draft, or one of the best quarterbacks in the draft, and they didn't get him.
But they got his name wrong or something?
No. These dudes making
getting his name wrong. No, the Giants just always, fuck up apparently. But I heard that was like, it was low key like,
he got
what's the word I'm
working in the coaching department or something?
The same coach that coached Peyton and Eli coached this dude.
Oh, so this is my man. I'm bringing him up with me.
Pretty much, just like that.
Nah, that's
I thought the coach made
that's a real take. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
I
know it wasn't said. I didn't see that. So that's good. But here's the thing, though.
I listened to Charlamagne the God.
Charlamagne, okay. Name dropping niggas.
Charlamagne or the makeup Charlamagne?
The makeup Charlamagne.
You know,
I had to think makeup is a little bit lighter.
He be looking mad feminine with that shit on, yo.
Yeah, they was clowning his ass earlier. Somebody he got eyelash, dark. What is the shit? The dark lashes, and shit, eyeliner on. Some funny shit. But I'm sorry, we all saying attention. So back to what I was saying. Those group chats, those. I gotta get out of these shits, yo. I had to hit my man on the side like, yo, take me out, bro. You just hit me when my game come up.
Why do you just tell them niggas to take the side conversation into their private joint?
They all friends.
Niggas don't listen.
They don't. Oh, what you talking about? Don't listen.
Niggas don't listen. Man.
Yo, we be going in some days. Some days be good. Some other days. Ain't nobody say nothing this weekend. It was quiet.
I say you be getting better though, cause you be. Except for that, when you try to FaceTime, what was you trying to FaceTime?
He was trying to FaceTime Siobhan, but he hit the wrong button.
And he called all of us. I'm like, what the fuck?
I ignored the fuck out of
I
him.
said, yeah, nope, not happening.
Anyways.
See your ass, nigga.
Right, I know what you look like, nigga.
Yo,
Fuck.
fuck y'all. That's all I got. So we got that. Oh, what was that's another thing, yo, we had to talk about with that. The email shit.
They was dogging Magic Johnson.
But I still don't
Magic
understand.
Johnson.
Why would that cause you to quit your job? Because people was fucking talking about you. If anything,
slap the shit out of him.
if anything, I'm gonna stay there, and you gonna have to come up to my office.
But
and
It
get
probably
rid of me.
said something in
He
the
didn't
shit
want,
like
but he
they're
said
gonna fire his ass if he didn't get it right or some shit.
But he said
Okay.
he didn't want no problems with what's her name because him and her are friends. The owner of the team.
But now that she was talking about you,
I'll say, come to me and fucking say this then. No, I'm not gonna disqualify myself or step down because you put some shit in the email. Come to my fucking office, talk this shit out, and either after the conversation when we come to the office.
That nigga got bread, so I don't even know what you. I don't even care.
I think that's what bottom line he said.
That's that one. But if I had the bread that Magic Johnson had, that's all the more reason for me to stay in that fucking office. I don't got shit better to do. I don't give a fuck. Let them come fire me face to face.
Let me collect this unemployment.
Yo, that's some funny shit.
Yeah, Magic Johnson on unemployment.
Yo, just thinking about that shit, like unemployment, like motherfuckers really be at home fucking like just like chilling on unemployment, like
Yeah.
just cool.
I know 3 motherfuckers right now personally.
How convenient is that?
That's a good one.
Fucking that.
They just be at home chilling, like I
Playing man.
yo, but sit yo.
Matter of fact,
Yo.
I know dope boys with fucking degrees out here and they just want to hustle, just not do shit.
Quicker money.
Yeah, but you got a whole bachelor's. This motherfucking companies that will give you offices to do nothing.
It's motherfuckers
'Cause
with
you got a
degrees
degree.
that don't even do shit in their field.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, hell no!
So
Y'all should have never gave this nigga a keyboard.
yo, now you got that,
What
right?
the fuck is that?
Oh shit!
Called
Oh!
a spider. Nigga, step on the spider. Stop acting like a little bitch.
That shit was great. So, got tarantulas in the studio and shit.
Shit! Yo, that shit get edited. That shit get edited. You better edit that shit.
We not
Bro,
No, you better edit that
was,
shit. Yo, fuck. I thought
This nigga just ran from his body.
I'm the one who killed the goddamn spider. Shit.
After you came off the ceiling.
So,
That nigga Ricky was like,
yo, the judge won't let Meek Mill travel with the 76ers.
she got to shout her out first.
Well, no, that's
Well, she didn't.
But
She didn't want to let him. She didn't
permission
respond to
from
him.
everybody else except for her.
Well, she didn't respond.
Well, I thought that was the fucking at the border too. I thought he had issues at the border too.
Nah, it's her.
Oh, so it's part of his.
It's her. She not letting that nigga do shit.
Oh.
I didn't know he had to ask permission every time he left the state of Pennsylvania.
Well,
Everybody-
that's only if you on parole. Didn't he finish his sentence?
It's
So
court
this
trial
nigga
going
still-
on.
He's still. They can only do that if he's still on parole. If you served your sentence, they can't say shit to you. So he got to still be on
I
parole.
don't think he served the sentence because he got out again early. Remember?
Well, I don't think he served it. I think it's still an ongoing investigation.
For popping or will.
He fucked them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But she tried like
Well, it's not because of, well, they violated because of what, but his actual parole, that's like a stipulation.
But I'm saying everybody, the parole board gave him permission. It's the judge that didn't even respond to the email.
Probably because he put her ass on blast.
She left that shit on red.
Yo, speaking of which, females leaving motherfuckers on red and acting fucking crazy.
Bruh.
Yo, females are fucking crazy, man. If you don't answer a phone, if a female call me 2 times and I don't answer the phone, and then the next thing she sends is a text message like, "Kill yourself," like, like what? Cause I ain't answer the phone, kill myself? Like what? Go fuck that other bitch? Like yo, what?
Wait, and come on.
Like come on, man.
Yo,
It was at this moment
There
that
you
he
go.
knew he fucked up.
You should have answered that phone call.
Yo, no, like what if I'm on the toilet taking a shit and I'm wiping my ass?
yeah.
And then I got the bidet, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my shit right.
He
That
fucked
nigga,
up.
that nigga ain't his bidet.
In certain situations, though, especially like that, you just gotta let her go off on her tangent, and then just like you just gotta have that. You know what I mean, that couth or whatever, that
What's
brush
frolic?
that shit over off your shoulder. Just be like, man, fuck this. Let her do her shit. What's what?
Frolic.
I don't know. Just be like, I'm gonna let her go in. Oh, there you go. You get to explain with my buddy and shit. So, I mean, just let her go on her tangent. Just be like, I deal with this shit when I'm done doing whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, but it's like, yo, now we got to do this every time. Like, nigga, like, yo.
No, I don't argue.
And that's another thing. I'm not trying to argue with a person, man. Like, seriously.
So
Let's
that's
have
what
a
I'm saying.
conversation.
Let her send her fucking text messages and then, like, yo, I was doing this. Either accept that shit or don't.
Yo, do y'all block people?
I just blocked 4 people today. What you mean?
I think there's like 2 people on my block list.
Yo,
I think
from everything though.
I blocked 4 numbers today.
No, just from texting and calling.
What about like?
Social media? My social media is it's not private.
Yo, I know a social media stalker that like they block you, so you can't block them, but they can see all the shit you do.
How can you not block somebody that blocked
I
you?
never.
You can't block because you're not friends anymore. You can't even see them, so you can't even go search them.
I never gave a fuck about somebody
Yeah, me
blocking me
either.
on social media.
Now I don't typically
How
feel
would
that
you
way
even know
either.
somebody blocked you?
If you go on their page.
Well, see, I'm not checking shit on social media, so I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't even have Facebook on my phone, so I would never know.
Either Instagram too.
I never blocked anybody on Instagram. I'm quick to unfollow you.
Matter of fact, I had Young Chop send me a message on Twitter, like when this shit first happened. I had a auto bot message or whatever saying don't hit me up for like Young Chop beats or whatever. That was the first. That was like one of the only times somebody ever like said something to me on social media that I ever like had some type of concern about. And that was only because I didn't even realize how because it was like a program or some shit I had for like marketing when I first started making beats. And so this is like, when did Chief Keef first come out?
Don't know, never listened to him.
Alright, so this is probably like 10 years ago. Like,
Yeah, it's the young boy don't know shit.
What
I don't
was
listen
the
to
Kanye shit? This is why. No, not this is why I'm hot. That was Mims.
Damn! This is why I'm hot, nigga. Ugh. One hit wonder.
Whatever the fucking Chief Keef shit was when that Kanye hopped on it, that blew Chief Keef up.
Nigga, I don't know.
Alright, well that's how fucking old it was. But that was like the only time somebody, and he didn't even block me. He just said, "Yo, like, could you stop whatever this is?" Because they kept saying it, because it kept adding him.
Oh,
So it was popping up in his feed, I guess. So I'm like, all right, yeah, like I'll shut this shit down. And that was it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is motherfuckers is crazy with that shit.
I don't
man.
block anybody. I just don't follow you.
Then you unfollow them, motherfucker hit you up in the inbox like, yo, I just wanted to see if you was block me, nigga. You know, or you unfollow me, nigga. You know that.
Wait,
If you seen this shit,
if you blocked or how they message
There's
if you blocked somebody.
no,
There's
like
an app.
unfollow. I'm talking about.
There's an app that you can see who unfollowed you, and I know a lot of motherfuckers be seeing it. I'm quick to hit that unfollow, but half the time I don't even follow people back.
Why?
'Cause if
You don't
go-
like people?
If I go through
I
your
follow people
profile,
that's relevant
because it's a,
to what I'm doing.
and I get a lot of robots,
Yeah, a lot of robots do be cool.
and like, if I go through your page and you just posted like You ain't posted in like 2 years, but you still lurking and shit. Why the fuck am I following you back? At least post once a month.
Yeah, nah, man. I just hate the motherfuckers that block you.
I hate them fucking bots that follow you and then you go on their page. You be like, I bet you ain't nobody titties bigger than mine. What? Or I bet you ain't never see an ass like this before. Like, what are you? Why?
You be searching.
Why? I don't search.
It's gotta come up because you be searching
Dude,
shit.
I don't search.
You know the Google shit.
No, and IG, I get fucking requests and private messages all the time. For
You
shit like
porn lookers.
It either be like fake girls trying to get you to look at their shit, or it be hair. For some reason, I get a
lot of hair. Yeah, what the fuck?
So everybody selling bundles.
Everybody. So he.
Speaking of which.
Nigga, so what if I watch porn?
No. This is perfect. This is why I was so glad that we kind of did this on the women. Like, people, we gotta. Today is a bullshit day, as you can see, because he playing with the fucking computer. But yo, listen. Would y'all?
Wait, you gotta let that finish.
Wait, how long is this?
I don't know.
Alright. Good.
It's console shit. I'm just pressing buttons.
Yo, would y'all do a porno for Pornhub for $38,000?
Yeah.
Why not?
So here's the thing.
I
had researched
do that shit for $500.
I researched it. This is what I read. It's 64 cents per 1,000 views.
Okay.
I would just keep going to watch my own damn video.
Leave that shit on repeat.
Yo, I was like, yo. So I'm looking at
I
video.
hit that Dougie on that bitch right there.
It's one lady. It was a doodle ass fucking porn, but the shit had 6.6 million views. So I'm doing the math.
People in the fucking world.
Yo, this shit was doodle as fuck.
You can sit in front of the camera like fucking Kodak Black, just naked on the couch, and motherfuckers probably hit that shit for a million times.
I think it's because people would rather watch like homemade videos,
the amateur shits,
than like high produced videos.
Well, it depends.
Nah.
Some of them shits be fucking corny.
Yeah. I seen it was an amateur video. Shit was whack as fuck. I mean, 6.6 million. I was like, I had to do the math. 64 cents. Oh man. Ooh, they out there caking.
They gotta check.
They caking. Fuck it. Yo, listen.
Even a little cell phone clip from like
a cell phone clip. You can upload the bitch. I did the research, nigga. I was like,
Actually, better question. Why the fuck was you researching this shit?
Because it popped up in my Facebook feed.
It's an advertisement.
It was advertised
video on Pornhub.
That's because he was looking at Pornhub. Because I kid you not.
I'm gonna say your cookies was.
I kid you not. Anytime you go on, like, look up anything, like, say you go on Amazon and you look up something, and you go on social media, that shit gonna pop up in your timeline.
Yeah,
but you know what? It wasn't even a news feed like for somebody.
Dude, don't try to get out of this.
No. Somebody, what do you call that? Shared it on Facebook.
Just say it was one of them fucking nights, and you was about to get in.
The fuck you doing over there?
Nigga, my phone making weird noises.
It's the Pornhub.
This shit is on right now.
You got the Pornhub going. Nah, but yo, I don't know. That shit was weird. I was just thinking about that, like, I asked y'all niggas, like, yo, what y'all do?
But you didn't have to click on it.
So. I mean,
no, but I wanted to see. Like, I wanted to
so
no, I didn't want to see the porn.
It was like sell your the videos on Pornhub or something.
Somebody put you can make 38,000, and it was somebody shared what it was. So I was just like, let me go research.
38,000 or 3,800.
38,000. So, but I wanted to do the research, so I went and I did the research, and it said for every 1,000 views you get 64 cents. So I'm thinking like, shit, let me go look at like views and like do this calculation how much these motherfuckers is making. And I seen I picked the highest view. That shit said 6.6 million views. God damn, let me see what this is about. That shit was whack as fuck, yo. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
I think I found a new career.
Yeah, because you know what's crazy is you don't even have to show no face in the video.
You don't?
No
the
face,
one nigga had
face.
his face mug. He had like 64K. His face was shown. The girl face was shown.
No.
In London.
No face.
God,
no face. You're just going to see these back shots.
You're going to see these back shots. Different angle on the back shot. We're going to go on that side. We're going to go on that side. We're going to go from the top.
You're going to see all belly, ass, and back shots.
I'm going to Kodak Black Rock with a Michael Myers mask. I'm just like I'm watching a microwave video.
You go. I can't. Oh man. Yeah, that's some funny shit, dude.
With Tim's on.
Tim's in high socks with the yellow rings.
With the yellow rings.
These ain't even a week. These ain't
And
even
I'm coming with
construction,
the
dog.
what was the fucking
Fuck that.
the tattoo covers like LeBron used to have in high school, so you can't identify my shit.
Sleeves.
Yo,
Yeah.
now you gonna come with the shell toes and the high socks, yo.
That's part 2.
Don't forget your white beater over your head.
Oh, damn! No white beater now. You can't. Yo, you can't. You gotta. All right, hold on.
The 57
Nah, I'm coming with the pink. I'm coming with the pink plush robe like camera.
Oh shit! I was thinking, do you come dirty, white beater or Clinton or do
I come dirty with the hose in it. Like Pops.
Yo, what is it gonna be called though? Like what? Like what's your shit gonna be called? Like amateur night? Like what?
Nigga on the couch.
Nigga on the couch. Nigga on the couch. Yo, that's crazy, dude. Oh my god. I don't know what made me. I need that.
You gotta have exposed the
light-skinned nigga giving
parentheses.
back shots.
Light-skinned nigga giving back shots.
It don't matter what you put in the head as long as you got exposed that in the parentheses at the end, you good.
Exposed. Yo, you definitely gotta have exposed.
Yeah, yo, I think that's like a key word,
I
right?
say, as long as you got exposed, you good.
Or light-skinned girl back shots.
Yo, what's the famous shit? Why do they name the black girls Ebony? Why is every fucking...
Because ebony means black.
Right.
No, but everyone, they can't name a
That's just a category.
I know that, nigga. I'm just saying, change the fucking category. I've been seeing this category for the last...
Why change the category? Ebony been meaning black for forever.
Or just fuck up the title and don't even be related. Just have like big booty Latin.
Yeah,
Big
that's all
booty
you
Latin
need.
girls?
Big booty Latin girl be a skinny white girl with no titties.
Nah, but you sit on the couch in your robe, just like this, looking at the camera.
just have a white girl walk past. That's the video right there, my nigga.
Yo, porn videos are fucking hilarious, dude. And you see the amateur motherfuckers with the girls with the fucking the bush? Like they ain't shaved that shit?
That's disgusting.
Yeah, wait, hold up, wait a minute. What the?
My bad. My bad. I got
Yo, she ain't shaved this shit, yo. That shit looking nappy as fuck.
No.
I'm the only one saying it? I skipped right past that.
I said, you must have seen them shit from the 70s.
He gonna look at that shit and be like,
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yo. Oh man, yo. We gotta get back on. Shit, yo.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, I don't even know.
that nigga said point. Yeah,
Yo.
I don't want
I'm just-
nothing.
I'm gonna
man.
get to that fucking topic. So.
I don't know. I don't know.
Cause that nigga worried about people uploading porn videos.
Yeah, man.
I'm battery good. Great.
Yo, listen. I ain't
Put
gonna
that
lie.
right there, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo. I'm in a different place right now.
You acting kind of angry, son.
That nigga is upset.
Yo, listen. I gotta say this. Like, the dating world is weird.
Is
Huh?
what?
The dating world. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about
In today's age?
In today's age, y'all have my mans call me up like, yo, like we have conversations, right? Cause with me, like I'll call you, we will talk, right? But a nigga I ain't talked to in fucking months call me up and start talking about some shit about relationships. I'm like, my nigga, you don't know what the fuck I done been through the last 4 months. But go ahead. Let me hear it. Yo, this man, the things that he was saying, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a problem for this future generation.
I think the dating world was destroyed with social media.
And that's what he said, because he was just like, yo, how I go on a date with Shorty, before I go on a date, she asked me where I'm taking her. It's like, okay,
I mean,
well, bam, let's get to know each other. Let's talk on the phone. Let me
I think that's
date.
a reasonable question.
If you want
because
to,
she might
if you
wanna
want to
know
go
what she
out,
wearing or whatever.
if you want to go out with somebody and you like, alright, yo, let's go out to dinner. Where we going? That's reasonable. But don't my
But he didn't say that at all. He got on the phone like, hey, how you doing? He said, hey, where you taking me? He like, what?
That's a problem.
My nigga, I don't even. Your name is Susie. What's your last name, baby? Like, what's going on? And he was saying,
So
but he said it wasn't just her. It was like 3 more saying the same thing. He like, yo.
Because I think.
All right, hold on. So this is his first conversation with the girl, and is he saying I'm taking you out on a date?
No. Just hello, how you doing? You know, what's going on?
How pathetic. I'm ashamed that I even considered you my rival.
Yo, what the fuck, dude? Yo, cancel that.
Yeah, that was his. But that's Kaiba from Dragon Ball Z.
So
he started off.
Hey, how you doing? Where you taking me? Is the response not no? Hey, what's good first?
Nah, just like, yo, where you taking me? And he felt and what he said after that was, I ain't taking you nowhere. Like, I mean, like, we just, she's like, oh, okay, well,
I just wanted to know how your day was going.
All right, okay. And she had no conversation after that. Then that was done. So he like, okay. But he see her out with somebody. He's like, yo, like, damn. So now the women are becoming the men. You know how Fab said, you know, women cancel because of something but men cancel because they got 2.
Yeah.
Women cancel because they got 2. She like, well, you ain't taking me now. He gonna take me.
Well, that's not nothing new.
I mean, if you single, you could have shit lined up, bro.
Yeah, that's not.
I ain't saying I feel you, but now you putting it on social media and shit. Like you lining it up. You're just not getting that response to a text message or a phone call. I don't think that's nothing new. I've known girls like that when I was single and I was trying to date. That was the type of shit they was doing. Where we going? What you taking me? What you buying me? It's just girls out there that like that. Did you ever have a girl?
Nope.
Stay. No, you ever have a girl where y'all have a conversation? Y'all talk throughout the whole week, and then it's set like y'all gonna go out, and then you say, "Hey, I'm gonna hit you up at a certain time," and then you hit them at a certain time, and then there's no answer. They ghost you.
Yeah.
What do you do after that? Do you just do you just like see them in the street and be like,
nah, you
I'm
just
like, all right, fuck it.
right. That's the end of the conversation.
ain't nothing else? You don't say nothing else.
I mean, I wait till they hit me back, whatever, or I would have waited until they hit me back and been like, all right, what happened? Or if they left it alone, or it was some bullshit, then I approach it whenever the shit come back up. I wasn't gonna lose sleep over that shit.
True, I understand that. I'm just getting.
You might get a message that next day like, yo, what happened or whatever, and if you tell me what happened, if you don't respond, you don't respond. If you tell me what happened,
so you responded.
I mean, I might, but
I mean, not responding. You after not getting nothing the whole night, you gonna go and ask that question?
That night, I'm saying that night when after it's supposed to, or
that
when
night,
I'm not like, what's good, like what happened?
Yeah,
and
but if they don't respond, if they respond to it,
what if after you said what's good, like you know what I mean, what's up with the night, and they don't respond, why send another one out?
Nah, it wouldn't. That's a one-time thing.
It's a one-time thing. That's what I think.
Right. Okay. So what Casso is trying to say is, if you don't respond, and I say I'm gonna pick you up at this time, you say, all right, at that time coming, I hit you up, and you don't respond. Like a couple hours later, or like that next day, or whatever, you be like, well, what happened? What happened last night, or whatever? And after that, if you respond, you respond. If you don't, then whatever. It's on to the next. It's on to the next. But you're confusing what he was saying. Like, no, you don't respond. You don't. If you get stood up that day, I don't think, you should press it more. Like, yo, we're going out or not. I'm not pressing that.
No, yeah, I know that. I'm on the first thing you're saying. Okay. I'm on that.
Yeah, I mean, you next day or a couple of days later, you be like, well, what happened? Like, what happened? If she tell you what happened. If she don't,
I'm not even waiting a couple. I wouldn't even know had waited a couple of days. Like, yo, you got one shot for me.
That's where I was at. We talked about it through the week.
But okay, so if it's some shorty that you just met is different from you knew this person and you've been trying to holler at her for a minute and she finally. But Casa,
you treat them all the same.
Casa,
I feel like you need to treat them all the same. Like, because motherfuckers be.
Well, that's just my personality. Like, I'm not about to do the run around, play the game type dude. Like, even when talking to people, just on some regular shit. Like, when I say something one time, I'm not about to keep repeating myself. If we going out, or even with some friendship, you say we was going out, and you was playing games, we say we was going to hoop or some shit. Next time I go to hoop, I'm just going to hoop. I'm not fucking hitting you up.
Right.
So, like, I approach every situation like that.
I think niggas need to approach it like that too.
Anybody anywhere.
Yes, you do, nigga.
That was a one-time thing. Did you get an invite since?
Fuck you. Hey, listen. Whatever. Nah, listening to conversations and being in this world, like, I'm watching dudes and females, and I'm like, yo, this is weird. Like,
I'm not gonna say people don't move different now because of social media, but some of the shit is just more. It's more exposed now because social media brings a light to a lot of shit. But
let me ask you a question about that. So, photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say we take the photo shoot, and a shorty has a man, right? And the man is more so in the sense of like, damn, they taking pictures together. Well, not that they man. It's not her man. It's like,
you taking too long.
It's like her dude. Hey, not boyfriend. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like a friend, but they doing whatever. So now they see the joint, and now they in the inbox going crazy because they're like, yo, who is this? Like, those are the things that I'm kind of confused about with the social media with pictures.
What the fuck are you talking
right,
about?
What are you talking about?
The pictures that we took for the photo shoot. So if somebody come in your inbox and say to you, you took the picture.
Uh-huh.
Somebody come in your inbox and they say, hey, yo, what's that?
It's a photo shoot. The fuck you asking me for?
Yeah, that's on the nigga that fucking took forever to holler at the shorty. That's not on the whoever she in the photos with.
But that's what's happening. So
But
niggas,
that's also not nothing new. Man the fuck up and go talk to whoever you want to talk to.
But why? This is what's fucking up the thing. So you got to put.
How is that? What is that fucking up?
You got to put labels.
Niggas been acting pussy like that though. So how? That's not a social media thing.
You think so?
That's the nigga acting pussy and not being afraid to go get what he want. That ain't nothing new.
Does it work the same way with women?
Yep.
That shit go both ways.
So let's say they say they in a situation.
That's like the Beyonce fucking song. You ain't put a ring on it, whatever the fuck. You waited till I was with this nigga, or I took pictures with this dude, or I'm my relationship status changed on Facebook, and now I'm with this dude. But you come in the inbox talking about who is this? I thought we was talking, or like, yeah, we was talking, but you ain't fucking say I was your girlfriend. You ain't put no official titles on me, or you ain't say I was your dude. I thought we was just hanging out chilling. We was friends with benefits. Like we ain't had this conversation when I was trying to have this conversation, or we was just chilling, or we can talk about this later. I got something to do, or I'm not ready to have this conversation. I'm not ready to do A, B, C, and D, and not me officially do what you asked me to do right now. Then when she pop up or he pop up with whoever, in either as a photo, you see me out somewhere, or you at the movies with this chick now, or you at the movies with him. That's on whoever ain't stuff the fuck up. That's their fault.
Yo, I put it like this. If we ain't fucking, don't ask me shit.
But no, I ain't doing that. Even if we fucking, you can't. We could be fucking.
Even if you having sex with a person,
you can ask me. I'm not using a condom with the other girl. You can ask me that.
Don't ask me shit.
Oh shit.
But I don't think none of this got anything to do with social media. People was acting like this before social media.
But it enhanced that shit because now niggas will see a motherfucker in a picture.
All right, you find out quicker. That's the only difference.
Okay. But niggas get mad. Why do people get mad?
Hey, it's always gonna be pussies in the world. Ain't no way around that. That's the only way to fucking call it.
Yo, like I said, man, we ain't fucking. Don't ask me. If we not fucking raw, you ain't got no permission to ask me shit.
Niggas would just get mad and just act fucking shady towards you after that, though. too.
This is you and your man fucking the same girl. How a nigga gonna?
Nah, you know, females too. Females get mad at you for whatever. Like,
I'm not losing no sleep over.
Well, I'll just say thank you. Then that person just wasn't meant to be in your life. Then fuck it.
Man, motherfucking friends drop like flies, bro.
Shit changes. Like
Niggas is so into this social media shit that they forget to look up and look at the world every now and then.
that's a fact. That is a fact. People see. We had this conversation before. I won't get into that. But
That's why my
So
phone.
motherfuckers
I usually
lost
don't touch
sight
my.
of reality.
If I'm
Niggas
not
ain't living in the
texting,
real world.
social media. I don't get on social media after 9 o'clock.
I say it's real player one out here for real.
real player
You
one.
never seen that movie?
That was a sweet movie.
I said, you never seen that shit?
I've never seen it.
Ready Player One was a good movie.
That's what it was. Ready Player One. You gotta see
Where,
it.
can I
It's on
find it?
HBO.
On HBO? I'll check it out. Shit.
Y'all
Let's
watch
talk
Game
about
of
it.
Thrones?
Yeah, I watched that. I never
That shit's
seen
epic,
an
bro.
I guess
episode.
I'm like the 1% that don't watch it.
Yo, that scene.
Well, I like Lord of the Rings and
I
Harry
like
Potter.
Lord of the
I watch all
Rings,
that
but
yeah,
shit
I just
too.
never.
2
I
times
never,
the best shit.
I never like started it at all. Never like my friends is heavy on it, and I just never got into. I never like even attempt to click on it.
Yo,
But I keep hearing it, and it's making me want to just watch it.
that fight scene was fucking.
Yeah, the shit now. If you want to jump in now, like this is all like action. But
I
if
think
you
I'm
would have
just
led up
start
to
over.
it, it's like 8 years of shit though.
That's alright. I got weekends I don't do shit.
And that shit was an hour and a half. I feel like I was watching a movie.
Yeah,
I think I might
definitely
just jump on last night's episode.
Yo, you might want.
Or
You
like
might.
start this
You gotta
season.
lead up.
Cause you ain't gonna know these people.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Yo, that chick
That's
jumped in.
I just want to see
You
some
be
fighting.
right to the shit.
Yeah.
Well, if it's like that, definitely put on.
Because I hear it's like way too much like rape. People getting raped. Niggas doing incest and shit like that.
Incest, but it ain't rape.
Man, I mean, back in that day, you don't know what was rape back then.
It was one
was
questionable joint where they cut off the nigga shit, but that wasn't
I
like
cut-
the
Oh, cutting penises. That ain't good.
Yeah, they actually showed that shit.
Ooh! No! Oh. Yuck. That's fucking terrible.
But the crazy shit about it is after he did it to the dude, he ended up fucking feeding the nigga to his dogs.
Oh,
man.
that's disgusting. Yo, skip that. Let's get over. I don't even know how we can even segue to fucking the B-sides. Hove from the penis, the dude eating.
Alright, yeah, we off that.
Hove did his thing on the B-sides. Brought out Cameron, brought out Jim Jones, brought out Nas. He had some huge lyrics.
Legendary shit.
The one joint he had, he said he was talking about Nipsey.
That freestyle?
A freestyle, and it was leading into we gotta get one somehow, some way.
Yeah.
We gotta get out this life. That shit was hard. That shit was cold. I think I sent it to you.
It's well, I don't open up half this stuff. That's insane. And you talk about on IG. All right, I'm not going to, for this particular instance, it was relevant, but
you wanna
sometimes
know
you
why?
be sending me some stuff
Do you want to know why?
that be just miscellaneous.
I don't really like reply to his messages on IG because he sent me shit that I already seen.
It don't even be that though. Just you really be like sometimes ODing with junk mail though. And I'll be in the middle of a session. I'll be like, all right, Rick sent me something. I open it. If I see it's a picture, I'm like, all right, it's some shit. But if I see it was like podcast or business related, I'll read it. But sometimes you really be sending me mad junk mail though. So you can't fault me for that.
Yo, I ain't sending y'all niggas shit. I ain't sending y'all niggas shit, man.
You gonna get mad at me for not opening the junk mail?
So you ain't see the whole thing.
I saw the pictures and I saw the clips, but I didn't see the particular thing that you talking about. The clip that
I
you
wanted
sent.
to talk about it, but
Nope, that's it.
oh, fuck it. We're on to the next.
On to the next. On to the next one.
What time is it?
9:04.
You got somewhere to be here? No?
No. I ain't got. Listen, man.
You shooting this shit.
Yo, listen. I gotta tell y'all some shit. Yo, listen. This shit is just crazy, man. Yo, I don't even understand, man. I'm trying to be.
We can have a sidebar about what happened earlier.
So you're.
That was some personal shit.
Yeah. Yo, these motherfuckers be testing me, man. Like, people be testing me so hard. Like, I don't understand how people. Listen, I need to go back to therapy.
We all need therapy.
No. Because I felt zen.
I'm perfectly fine.
Fuck, you are.
Therapy. That's a nigga that need therapy.
Yo,
Right there.
no, seriously, man. Because I'm like, yo, this shit is.
He needs some milk.
Yo, I'm dead ass, man. Like, yo, I don't understand. Like, sometimes I be wanting to fucking, like, go in on the text.
Yo, you know what? I was talking to Ms. Eye Candy earlier. Do you meditate? So I sent her a link to the app.
Well, hold on. You talking about listen to, like, the waterfalls and shit like that?
meditate.
You just sit there by yourself?
Time alone to yourself. You just send
You
yourself
sit
some
there, you
thoughts
balance
together.
your
Don't move, don't drive,
I
don't
said
do nothing?
balance and cheat and all that sounds completely
Like, do you mean, like, drive?
No, dude, just sit there and
No,
relax.
just be by yourself.
Think.
That's
and
it.
Breathe.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you need to just
I'll
sit and
give
breathe.
you the app on my phone.
I do it almost every other night. I sit on the floor in front of the couch.
You should, like, Joe Button? With his legs crossed like that?
I ain't that fucking
How the fuck
flexible.
can you get your legs like that, dude?
Thank you. If I
Yo, do y'all see this?
And I
I
just sit
cross
there.
anything, I
sit
get
there
that.
See, I can only do this for a little while, so that's when I know I need to stop. If I sit there like this and just breathe, just concentrate on breathing.
Light skin niggas got it, man. I can't do it.
You don't gotta sit there like that.
You don't gotta sit like this. It's just how I do
get a
it.
quiet place.
Like
where
you
nobody
can
knows,
actually
just-
sit in that chair and lean back how you was and just breathe.
No, the reason why I was thinking about this,
I got bad knees,
Somebody-
so I can't sit like that for too long.
somebody called this podcast a little hobby.
It is a hobby.
It's not.
He got offended because she said little hobby.
But this is not a hobby though. It's just business.
And that's where I'm at with it. Because if I didn't make it, a DBA and all of that, and I didn't put in I put in work.
Yeah, I'm hungry as fuck.
You put in work.
Uh-huh.
He put in work. Miss Eye Candy put in work. Al put in work.
Right.
April put in work.
Speaking of Al,
Like
my
it's
nigga,
people that's
if
putting
you
in
gonna
work.
ask these people to write in letters so we can talk shit too.
We're gonna start that. But here's the thing: when a motherfucker says that to you,
You know what really grinds my gears?
when a motherfucker says that to you about what you doing, you just want to fucking snap. You just want to just go off.
No, because we just had that was part of the conversation earlier. We talked about ignoring motherfuckers and letting shit slide and move it on.
It's like how much shit do you let slide?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, niggas
So you just don't say shit. When somebody say something dirty, you just
If
keep on
niggas
going.
is talking to you or talking about you, that means you're doing something right. That's how I look at it.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah,
it was some
niggas ain't
shit. It's been shit said about me the last couple of weeks that I don't, I think it's bullshit, but I can't do nothing about
I
it.
say niggas is trying to. All that is a distraction. So ignore that shit.
I can't do nothing about it. I don't even know who said it. I just know what's been said.
Could it be that there's noise being made in the city with the podcast?
It doesn't matter though. That's the whole point I'm trying to make is whether noise is being made or is not being noise. Who gives a fuck who said what?
Piss me off though. I guess I need to meditate.
Yeah.
Or you can just not give a fuck.
How do I learn how to not give a fuck?
Can't learn. You just born with it. Bitch.
I know that's and that's the thing. Everybody got their own shit. Like
But I think
you handle shit so.
I think meditation will help you like get to that point though. Not necessarily giving a fuck, not giving a fuck about everything, but I think a lot more things will start rolling off of you because you'll be so comfortable in the space that you in and where you at that little shit like that won't affect you.
I think it also has to do with like confidence in yourself. You gotta be confident enough to know that what anybody said doesn't mean shit.
But this sounds like it was somebody close to you that said it though.
Yeah.
So that probably had more sting than.
I lose niggas every day, B.
No, you know what?
But I still think meditation will help you get to that point, bro. Regardless of who said it.
When it's the closest people to you that seen you coming through this and they say that.
Did this nigga not watch Paid in Full?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's always the closest niggas to you, bro.
Just call it a distraction and just move on.
Yo, and that's it for the night, bro. Yo, we not doing fucking put you on, man.
You're a lying sack of crap. You're a lying sack of crap. You're a lying, scheming, stinking, nasty sack of
That was Matt Raymond, okay.
This is.
I gotta put you on, nigga. Y'all gonna listen to this motherfucker.
Alright.
Since I actually got one this week.
But guess who controls the button?
Alright, press the button. Alright, we gonna leave. I'm hungry.
Nah, go ahead, play it.
Nah, I'm hungry.
This is Ricky.
Yo, this Shane, I'm hungry as fuck.
This is Casso.
And this is Culture Visions.
Yo. Yo, this nigga. Yo.